I need one more. Hey, what's going on, everybody? You can call me Snippy, and welcome back to another episode of Minecraft. I still have roof work being done, by the way, so if you hear banging noises, that's what that is. Hopefully that's not too distracting. So, last episode we made a clothing store, and it's pretty nice, I think. I mean, I need more leather, and that'll make this place really pop right the way it needs to, but I'm happy with it. I think I'm proud of it. Probably happier with it than I am with this. I mean, even this is nice, though. It's nice to have something like that. Anyway. This is fine. This is fine. Alright, so what am I going to do today? That's a good question. I did just cap off the ceiling, which I was supposed to do last time, and I didn't. I could work on the castle a bit more. That is the lazy objective. Then again, it's also the... No, it's not a lazy objective. It's something that I should finish working on. Just because I've worked on it for a while and it's easy to work on it, it doesn't make it a lazy thing to tackle. It's still something I need to finish, and I'm not quite done yet. What are they doing? Why are there so many Endermen around? Since wait a minute. Huh? Wait, what? Guys? Wait. I think... Oh my god, wait a second, wait. Wait. This is huge. Hold on. Is that the real King Choco over there? Because if you don't know, this one, he came from the faraway lands. But back at the start of the series, there was a sheep around here, right? There was a brown sheep. There's King Choco was here. And I never saw him die. He just wandered off somewhere. I thought he got lost in the forest and got eaten by wolves. Did he walk all the way over to the mountain? He was not there. I've been working on that castle for like a month. And I've never seen him. Did he actually wander over here? Is this where he's been the whole time? Okay, because there's... I remember where all the brown sheep are, right? There was one, like, over there-ish. That was not King Choco. And then that one in there I took from faraway lands. But this... I've never seen you before. But, like... They don't spawn, right? These mobs aren't spawning, because this is at my base area. Unless it's just far enough away. Wait, are they spawning? I don't know. I don't know how passive mob spawns work, but as far as I know, they shouldn't be spawning any new ones. These should be the same ones that just wandered over. Which makes that the real King Choco. What's in there? Wait, what is in there? What is that? Why is there a block missing? King Choco, what is that? What the f- That's the real King Choco. That's the real one. Are you real? Is that the real you? Is that actually you for real? I don't know. He really wants to go in that hole, and so does the cow. What are you doing? What's so interesting about that hole? What's in there? Was it made for you? Look, guys, get away from me. I got this. I'll figure out what's through here, okay? Leave it to me. Solid snake, too. Alright, that's the worst thing I've ever said in my life. Alright, what's in here? What's so important? What's so precious? You know what? I think it's for the... I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna just tell you right now. I think it might be for the best that I don't know what's in there. Let's just not figure out what's in there. It's for the best we don't question that at all. Let's just leave that be. Some questions are best left unanswered, you know, like the you know, the box at the end of Five Nights at Freddy's 4, you know what I mean? We can just move on, and some things are best left forgotten, you know what I mean? Okay. Well, if we're not going to be working on the mall today, which I need to go harvest more random materials to do that today, so I don't know. It's a real hot day out right now. You know, I feel really bad. No, I know. That's not the point. The point is, I want to work on the castle today because I don't want to abandon it. And we're almost done with it, so I may as well finish it off. Okay. You get it? All right, okay. You get it? Okay, yeah. All right, that's what I thought. So let's get a bunch of stone. because it's mostly what we need. In fact, it's probably all we need. Let's just put the rest of this stuff away. I need a stone cutter. And this is more than enough to finish the structure. Which, it's already almost finished in the first place. It doesn't need very much more to be done. So, this is the roof. Oh, I need 2 tough. You've gotta be... I still need the 2 tough. I'm gonna go get it. I don't even care. I'm gonna go get the 2 tough. Aerial insertion. Boom. Boom. Boom, boom. I did it. Okay, that's good. That's nice. That's a nice thing to just, like, actually finish off and not leave unfinished like it's kind of been for a while, for too long. All right. I need some torches. I need some lighting. I need to work on this, actually, quite a bit. Let me get the stone cutter, even though I don't even really need it right now. We're above the armory now. I don't remember what I was going to build in here. I think I was just going to have, like, a storage room and a crafting room and stuff. Like an actual Minecraft base would have. Alright, look, I will fill it in. I know. Normally, I don't do that. Normally, I'm like, no one will know. But I will fill it in. And it's not my fault that no one, literally no one would know. I mean, that's just how the game works. Like... Sure, I think a spider could technically fit down there, but I don't think it would spawn down there, because it's, like, technically too tall, technically. So, at that point, nothing's gonna spawn even if it's dark, so why would I not, you know what I mean? The only thing that would ruin that strategy for me is if they actually had a mob that... Okay, I guess a baby zombie could technically spawn there, but I don't even... I think the way that it spawns the mobs, like the order in which it does that, it'll spawn the mob and then decide whether or not if it's a baby or not. So it being not too tall means that technically not even babies could spawn, but I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe that's a wrong assessment. But I have I have left 1 block gaps like that in my worlds for years, and have never seen anything spawn in them before, ever. Ever in a million years. I don't think I've played Minecraft for a million years. It sure does feel like it though. Okay, so that is donezo. Okay, now we need to light this so in a proper way. Also, we need to work on the next floor above us. So let's just do that now. Basically, this is a great way for us to use all the stone we got working on the mall area, and I think. Before I work on anything else with the mall, I probably should actually make, like, the entrance. I was actually thinking about how I'm gonna do that before the intro of this video. I was like, how am I gonna organize that? Because it's lower, right? It's not flush with the planes, with the ground. So I think what I'm gonna need to do is kind of have like a escalators, I guess, going up to an actual entry room, and then that entrance hallway, entrance room, big open mall room is going to be flush with the main ground and grass area. And I can build a gigantic parking lot, because of course I can. It's Minecraft. I can do whatever I want. It is not going to fit the surrounding environment, and I realize now that I'm, like, probably building the Stardew Valley map without even realizing it, with building a Joja Mart, but I assure you that's not what I'm trying to do. Especially since I've been doing this since... I've planned that mall building, like, months and months ago. I'm just now working on it now, obviously. And I don't think I had Stardew Valley as recently on my mind when I did that. I think it's just coincidental. When coincidences happen with various things... But I gotta say, sometimes, I don't know. Coincidences are like, they're like cheat codes for fate. You know what I mean? It's like, you can't really prove the existence of it, because, oh, anything could just be a coincidence, you know? Anything could just be a coincidence. Who knows? It could just be a coincidence. It's probably a coincidence. There's nothing... A coincidence is totally innocent. There's nothing wrong with that. It's just... Oh, it just happens to be that way. Okay, what about, like, 50 coincidences in a row? Well, that's still just a coincidence. You know, it could just be a coincidence, and it's all a coincidence in being a coincidence. And it's like... Well, then, how are we ever supposed to know anything? And it's like, okay, I guess you just gotta have faith. I guess you just gotta have trust, and you just gotta kind of believe. And that's how religion was made, everybody. I think, probably. At least for me, personally. Anyway. That's that. That is a done room. I gotta say, I need some glowstone. I perpetually need glowstone. Ow, my face. I'm gonna go get some glowstone right now. I'm done needing glowstone. I'm just gonna get glowstone, and no one's gonna stop me from getting this glowstone. No skeleton's gonna hit me with a bone and drop my nose on the nose in the ozone layer. I tried, okay? I tried to rhyme. I'm not a rapper, okay? What do you expect? Repair. Repair my weaponry. That's not a weapon. That doesn't matter. I need a weapon. That doesn't matter. Nope, not that. That stays in there. Can I have food? Okay, I got food. You know, you ask me what my commentary is right now, I tell you, the best. The best! The best! Alright, let's go put this glowstone down. I'm in a very conflicting position, right? Because, in a way, it's like, I've had comments, people telling me, it's really nice to have, you know, it's really nice to find a YouTuber who's not super, I don't know, you know, I don't know, how do I put this nicely? I don't know. I don't know. I can say, I don't know. I don't know. I love saying I don't know. I really do. I'm just making fun of myself now for doing it. Not so... Sorry, I got electrocuted. I don't know what verb to use. Or adjective. I don't know what adjective to use. How is a zombie up here? I thought you were below, for sure. That was the last thing I expected in a million years. Oh, that's where you're all coming from. Oh, we have a... No, don't do it. Okay. Not doing it. I'm not doing that joke. I'm not doing it. Okay. I forgot to light this area up. What a silly, silly man I am. If you walk in this room, your head is gonna be against the wall in a two-dimensional form. Where are you? I know you're here. Where are you? You think you're safe? I missed. Yeah, I get one tapped. See, that happens because the arrow damage is given by velocity, and because I shoot directly down, gravity helps me, and so it falls faster, and that means it did more damage. I don't know why that's the way it works. I mean, it makes sense. It's like a realism thing, but it's Minecraft. I don't know if that's... I'd rather just, you know, maximum power, maximum enchantments, maximum gear score, maximum power level equals enemies that die in one hit. You know, when I first added enchantments, I was so hyped because I'm like, oh my god, you're going to be able to make the diamond sword even stronger, because at the time it was two-hitting enemies. So it's like, oh, if it's going to be stronger, you're going to be able to one-shot enemies, especially if you do a critical hit. Nope. No, they didn't, because they reduced the fucking damage. You know what? You know what enchantments did? You want to know what they really did? Nothing. They just nerfed the base damage and then made the enchantments what it used to be. How disappointing is that? And everyone forgot. Nobody even remembers that. It's a factoid of life that just nobody even remembers. And I will herald this as... my disappointment is immeasurable, and it will never be forgotten. Minecraft, you cannot make me forget. You can't make me forget what you did. Okay, you think you can make me forget, but you can't. And then they had netherite, and it's like, oh my god, finally, you'll be able to one-shot stuff. You still can't fucking do it. You can't do it still. Child me would be so disappointed. All I ever wanted was to one-shot enemies, and I can't even do that in this game. What's even the point? What's even the point if I can't one-shot stuff? There's not even a point in playing anymore. Okay? I was disappointed and lied to. They had the trident, new melee weapon, still can't one-shot things. They give the axe a ton of melee damage, you still can't one-shot things. Unless you have strength potions. Like I wanna brew potions. Like it's goddamn Diablo. Do you even do that in that game? I don't know. How are you gonna make me do that, huh? For balancing purposes? Okay, well that's a good point actually. I'll be honest, I don't have a comeback for that one. I mean, it's just that I'm constantly disappointed in that fact. And they add new enemies that bum 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 bum. They add new enemies that you know, have a lot more health, like the piglin brutes and stuff, and endermen have a lot of health. You wouldn't be one-shotting those. If I could just do 20 damage, then I'd be happy. But no. No. They don't let you do that. They're like, nope, you can't ever do that under any circumstances. And all I have to say to that is, well, why though? It's sad. Anyway, I hope you liked my speech. I thought it was okay. Alright, so I actually like this a lot more. And I should have done that to begin with. However, now I've done it. And that lit up the lower floor. Hold on, the music is back. Even with the bow, right? They added the crossbow, right? New melee, new ranged weapon. And in what universe is a crossbow not the high damage melee weapon, ranged weapon in any game it's in, right? Crossbows always hit really hard. Or they have a lot of armor penetration. Because in real life, they did. They like killed the entire idea of wearing metal armor because of how overpowered they were. Well, I mean, they take a long time to reload. And honestly, I don't even know how accurate this information is. Take it with a grain of salt. I might just be making everything up for all I know. But from my knowledge, the metal armor era just ended because crossbows were so OP because they just literally punctured the armor and killed people immediately, or left them with horrible infectious wounds and they just died in a week after that. And like, that's really fucked up, man. Humanity sucks. But like, I don't know. I like crossbows, but like, yeah, they're just like, nah, all right, armor's pointless now. Fuck armor. We don't need that shit anymore. They're just gonna one-tap us anyway. I mean, I don't know. I wasn't there, so I can't say for sure, but I think that's what happened. Probably. Maybe. At least in some front, in some country, in somewhere, in some time, that probably happened. Maybe. But, yeah, generally, I need more glowstone. Generally, crossbows are supposed to be pretty strong. And let's be real, if you shot a zombie or a skeleton in the head with a crossbow, its head would pop like a melon. Because, well, first of all, a skeleton is bone. That shit's brittle. That'll crack and fracture and splinter into pieces. Especially hit by a crossbow bolt. You know how fast crossbow bolts go? You don't fuck with a crossbow, guys. Crossbows are crazy. They, like I said, they punch through the metal armor like it was paper. Like, you don't... There's nothing to scoff at. And maybe it's because they have actual crossbow bolts, you know? And the pressures are so intense. And that's why it takes so long to load them, because you gotta, like, you know, get all the pressure in there. You know? I mean, modern day, you know, stuff like that, we got, like, sweet pulleys and, like, mechanized, like, motors and shit. I don't know how that works, actually. I'll be honest. I haven't looked up how a modern crossbow works in detail, because why would I even do that, other than the fact that I'm interested in weaponry, which I am. It's just a matter of, like, that shit's powerful, that shit's cool, right? And then in Minecraft, for some reason, the enchantments they decide to go with, you can shoot 3 arrows at once. It doesn't even shoot bolts, it shoots arrows. You can shoot multiple arrows at once. Like, oh, come on now. Like, come on, right? Like, I don't even like rust, right? I don't like rust, but at least the crossbow in that game does, like, just go through armor, doesn't it? Doesn't it? I don't know. I don't know exactly the details, but I'm pretty sure it literally goes through armor, just, like, insta-kills people in a headshot, you know? Maybe even better than, like, a gun would. It's like the op from Counter-Strike at that point. It's just that, or I guess more like the scout, except, you know, you only have, like, 1 shot and you gotta reload real slow. I don't even know if there is a crossbow in that game. Is there even a crossbow in that game? I don't even know if there is. There's, you know, just fill the game name with whatever other game. I'm sure it works. I remember the crossbow in PUBG was pretty crazy. Like, I thought that thing was actually really cool. I don't think I ever got the chance to use it, though. I think in the end, it ended up being pretty useless. The closest I got to, like, using a weird gun like that was the VSS. And it's kind of funny how the VSS in PUBG is just like this meme gun that nobody ever used. And then in Tarkov, it's just like the best gun ever made. I don't know if you have no idea what I'm talking about, by the way. I'm gonna be honest, I don't expect you to have any idea what I'm talking about. But the fact that I've been able to talk about this for this entire duration of the video so far is fucking incredibly impressive, I'm not gonna lie. Well, until I just ran out of power, which apparently I just did. So, thank you for listening to this long rant about God knows what, because I don't. I had a good time. It was a good conversation. I talked about crossbows, talked about like weaponry and stuff, and history. Honestly, it was like learning. It was like a class almost. Yeah, surely. So I think it all worked out in the end. Anyway, my goal right now is I'm trying to get rid of some of the torches and use glowstone to light the stuff instead, because glowstone's way better. Everyone loves glowstone. I mean, honestly, glowstone's kind of ugly too, I'll be honest, but you know, it is what it is. I still don't know how to make like frog lights or anything, so what else am I gonna do? Also, I realized this hallway, I just cut it off abruptly and without much reason, but I'll be honest, I could definitely put something, I could expand this here like a lot. I'm not quite sure how I should do that though. I should also get rid of all the snow that isn't gonna return, because it's clean that way. I need to clean up all this old mess. This castle has improved, damn it, and I don't need to deal with this snow garbage anymore. It's not garbage. I love the snow. Snow is amazing. I don't know how much experience you guys have with the snow. I've only ever been in the snow a few times, but I love snow. Snow is amazing. I wish I lived somewhere that had a lot of snow, or just where it did snow at all, period. God, the idea of I've never had a white Christmas before, but that just sounds like impossibly amazing. Like, it's just something straight out of a movie. Like, it's hard to believe that that can even exist on this earth, but it can. I hope one day I can experience something like that, because it's utterly phenomenal. Just ideally, I guess. I don't know. The idea of it is gorgeous. It's pretty. It's extravagant. It's wonderful. Anyway, I don't know. I guess I mean, I could tell some stories about the snow that I have. I remember one time, me and my family went to go out and see the snow, and why am I digging down here? I don't know why I had the idea to put a dungeon, and I just immediately started doing it without even processing why I would. That's how you know you're really building. And also probably not paying any attention to what you're doing. Like, my voice and my action, my tasks and my voice are two entirely different beings right now. But as I was saying, I went to the snow with my family once. I mean, I've been there a few times, but this one time in particular, I went, and I don't know why I did this. I have no reason for it, but I just was like, I don't want to get dressed for the snow. I had shorts on. I had shorts on in the snow. I don't recommend this, okay? I do not recommend this at all. But I'm gonna be honest now. Okay, maybe I have. I'm a weird person, okay? In a lot of ways, I feel like I'm extremely sensitive. Like, when I get like hurt, I feel like I'm extremely sensitive to pain. But an added element of that is I feel like at the same time I'm like immune to like status effects. I don't know what kind of like resilience stat that is in like Dungeons and Dragons for real life. I don't know what you'd call it, but like I feel as if I have like a low physical resistance, but a very high like just, I don't know, trauma resistance, I guess, where it's like things that affect basically anything non-physically, just, you know, I guess non-physical damage. I'm very resilient to it in general. I don't even know how to explain this, because this sounds like there's something out of a video game, but there is a point to it, I swear. How do I explain this? I don't know how to explain this at all. It's just things that hurt me, they hurt. And it's like, ouch, owie, 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 it hurts. It's not good. I need to put a ton of this stuff away, man. My inventory is chock full. Okay, let's go get more stuff from the mall site. I did not need to use a rocket. I did not need to use a rocket for that, but I did anyway. Okay, where is it? There is a bit more. That is not enough, but it'll do. I am very, yeah, okay, this is what I was trying to say. God, I'm sorry for leaving that on for so long. Like, trauma stuff like that. Like, not only mental things, I think I wouldn't say I go through them, you know, perfectly or anything. I'm still a human. I still stress out a lot over certain things, but when it comes down to like doing what I need to do, I think I can do that relatively well for the most part in my experience. And I do have more experience than you might expect. Not like a ton or anything, but you know, there's been a time or two where I've had to know what to do in this scenario. Not to get serious or anything, but the past is in the past. The end result is the point of the conversation is the snow, right? I was in shorts, and it didn't really bother me at all. And that's not a reference to anything. That's just this thing I decided to wear, and I was like, yeah, no, this is fine. I'm fine. And I remember I went sledding. We went like sledding a little bit while I was, you know, not really well dressed for it, but I wasn't that cold at all. I think I feel like I have a pretty good tolerance for the cold. It probably helps. I don't know if this is before or after this, but at one point me and my family went kind of camping, and like, not camping, but we went out to, you know, this much colder region, this mountainous region, and we had to stay, you know, we slept in tents overnight at a campsite, right? Like a public one. There's like a ton of people there camping in their own tents just around the place. It's very, very nice, very, very nice place, very nice trip, very nice night. I remember it pretty fondly. But I also remember it very not fondly because, you know, the tents we chose in this pretty cold mountainous area, not that this area was snowy or anything. I probably would have died if it was. I'm gonna just tell you straight up, because even if I'm resilient mentally, it doesn't mean I'm physically resilient. Like, I'm probably still as susceptible to the elements as anyone is, but we were sleeping in summer tents. And if you don't know, they have like no insulation. In fact, I think they have like the opposite of insulation. They like let the air go in and out. Like, they let the air in and out because, you know, it's for the summer. You want to feel that cool breeze on a hot summer day. You don't want to be in a warm tent. You want to be cold in a cold area. We had summer tents, and I was sleeping in one, and that was hell. That was a hellish night. That was not a fun night. That was a hellish night. And I didn't know hell could be that cold, but it was, and it sucked. But at the same time, I'm just like, I'm glad that happened. I'm glad that it was like that. Because okay, my memory could have been, oh, it was a cozy night where I slept in a warm tent. And it was nice. No, it was I don't think I actually fell asleep until like 5 a.m. It was like 5 Nights at Freddy's. I mean, hey, there really could have been a bear that came to murder me, so it was that dangerous. It was. I made sure there was no food or anything. That I remember being told that, you know, make sure there's no food or anything to attract bears or anything like that. But it's always like, okay, but what if someone else does? You know, what if someone else at the dozen tents that are around this area does have like food and they didn't do the right thing, and then the bear just stumbles upon my tent and murders me in my sleep? Who knows? Luckily, that didn't happen though. I'm really liking the way this looks, I'm gonna say, but I need to do a little bit more with it. I'm almost out of stone though. No, I have a good amount. I just need to place more. Okay, let's do the ceiling and carve out more of the mountain, I guess. I don't actually know. How do I want this to be laid out? Okay, I want like a prison cell here. No, I'll have a check-in desk. This is a check-in desk, okay? That's what this is. That's what this is. And then we can have prison cells there. Yeah. I need to just dig the mountain out of the way. Oh. That's the problem. I keep forgetting I can goddamn terraform stuff in Minecraft. How do I forget that? Everyone else knows that. That's my biggest problem with buildings. I always forget this. Anyway. That was a pretty bad night. It was very cold. It was very windy. Oh, actually, it wasn't that windy. If it was, it probably would have not have been as nice as it was, because it wasn't nice. But it would have been even worse if it was actually like a really windy night or anything. But yeah, it was pretty bad to sleep in that, and we all got through it. And oh, okay, it's 60 durability. That's a lot still. It's not over yet, guys. Come on. It's not over yet. It's not over yet, Snake. That's not a good impression, but I didn't try, okay? You have to pay for that. No, you don't. It's not over yet, Snake. It's not over yet. Something like that. Where was I? It was just really cold. I think I have a pretty good mental fortitude when it comes to the elements and stuff like the cold and whatnot. Okay? Not that physically I'm any better off. But physical stuff, man, that shit hurts. Physical things hurt me. They hurt a lot. And that's fine. I'm okay with having my strengths and my weaknesses. I'm okay with that. Everyone has their strengths and their weaknesses. Why is there an ancient, fallen, forgotten king of a fallen realm? He's dead now. Okay, let's just fill in this wall. Let's just fill it in. Let's just fill it in. You know, I don't need to make supports if I just fill in this whole under area with a building. Wait, oh my god, that's a great idea. That's a fantastic idea. The prison sector. Oh my god, I could just make the entire underground of this base solid, and instead of just having it be a solid block of stone brick, I could have it be hollowed out, and I could just put rooms in there and have like prisons and stuff. This is a great idea. I literally could expand on this castle for a while. A Wile E. Coyote. I never watched that when I was a kid. A little too old to watch that. But I do remember hearing references to it. Okay, we're gonna go all the way. We are at this roof. All the way. They're gonna go all the way with this roof. All the way over here. We're gonna finish it off. I don't remember if there's any other stories I was gonna tell, by the way, at all. I totally forgot. So, you'll have to just bear with it. I'm good at doing what I need to do. At least I think so. I have a relatively good judgment. I will say, it depends on the scenario. When it comes to, like, hanging out with my friends, I have been doing a very bad job of that, and it's the only regret I have about doing all the YouTube stuff that I'm doing, is that I'm not doing anything else, really. Like, I have not sacrificed my alone time to do this. I've sacrificed my friend time to do this, which is not good to do. I should be sacrificing my alone time to do this and keeping the friend time intact. That's how you be a normal, healthy person, but I guess, I don't know, I guess it's because, but here's the thing, right? I'll be like doing something about myself, and it's like, okay, well, this is what I'm doing right now. And then by the time that my friends are like, hey, let's do something, I'm already doing something, or I'm like streaming or something. Every time. It's such a goddamn coincidence. It really, truly is a coincidence, though, because I do not intentionally do it that way. At least not usually. I mean, there are times where I'm like, I'd rather not. I'd rather do something myself. I'd rather do something I'm entirely in control of. I don't know why, I just would. And that does happen from time to time, which is a little unfortunate, to say the least. I think that's laziness speaking, for sure. But I don't know. I don't think I'd be able to live without my alone time, though. Like, I need alone time. I can't not have it. So if I have to sacrifice something, it has to be the friend time, which is unfortunate, but it has to be that way. And I can't afford to, like, stop doing what I'm doing, you know what I mean? It means so much more than I can put into words. I'm a very idealistic person, and there's downsides to that. I might even say philosophical. Wow. I feel like anyone who says that, unless they literally studied it, which I haven't, and you can do that apparently. It just feels like a weird thing to say. And but it's also just kind of an undescriptive thing to say, because there's like a million philosophies and avenues there where it's like, it doesn't necessarily mean anything to say that. I have to sneeze. Why? No, please. Oh God. Oh no. Oh God. Oh, it's not even happening. Oh, it's one of those horrible sneezes that don't happen. Why? Why is that? Oh, that hurts. Holy shit, I hate that so much. Ow. Can you, like, die if that happens? Guys, I might die. Ow. Oh, God. I hate that feeling. That sucks. Okay, well, it's gone now. That was horrible. Why'd that happen? I don't know. But yeah, I focusing on the YouTube stuff it's very important to me. I mean, I've probably talked about it a lot recently and throughout all the videos and stuff. So I really am missing a single. Goddamn, I'm missing a lot more than one actually. Him. Hey, just don't break, okay, pickaxe? Please, you have 50 durability still. You're good. You're golden. You're good. There's no way you're gonna break anytime soon. I promise you won't break. You won't die. Really loving the Five Nights at Freddy's references today, aren't I? Okay, come on. My goal is to get enough stone bricks. Hopefully, I need to fill out this wall. This is not nearly enough, though. Not even close to enough. Okay. That should do. That should be good. The ceiling is lower here, I gotta say. It's because of the building up there. I can't really get rid of that. That's kind of a thing that exists. You know, we could make this the pit that we put the prisoners in when they're being really bad. What's even down there again? I don't know. I don't want to use this. I have to switch pickaxes to check. Let's see. What's down here? Oh, yeah, no, that's a hole, all right. That's literally just a hole. Can you even get out of there? You can't. Guess it is a good hole, then. Okay. I want to fill out the rest of this wall. I want to fill out the rest of this wall, but I don't have any more stone, man. And my pickaxe is broken. God damn it. This sucks. Building and survival sucks. It's such a pain. I hate it. Man, what is a better way to get stone like this? Because, I mean, obviously just silk touch, you know, grinding out stone is a good way to do it. I also have a lot of stone I could be smelting and should be smelting right now. I mean, look at this. Boom. There's 2 stacks right there. It'll take a while. That's the problem. And then I don't really have a huge while. Oh, there's another 4. Okay, I need to go repair this pick. I need to. Well, like, I don't have to go use the farm and all that. I don't want to do that right now. We're almost at the end. All I gotta do is fill that wall in. Okay, then it's a jump cut. Why are you doing this? I've given you a place to stay. How dare you? Do you dare look upon me with vitriol and hate? Die! You are not worth a thing more. You know, I often forget that... I like that. I often forget that it's as simple as just not talking for a bit, and then, boom, I can get that jump cut it in post instantly, and it's really easy to do, and it saves you guys probably a ton of headache. The viewing experience is something apparently I tend to forget a lot about a bit much. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know if I like this or not. I want it to be stone. No, I want it to be stone and only stone. Also, for some reason I can't put them here because apparently the walls are in the way, and I did try removing the wall and then putting it back, and it still doesn't work. You just can't do that. So I don't know. I just bought that for XP so I could repair my pick, which I did. But yeah, for you guys it's so useful and so helpful, and here I am being a lazy bastard and I can't do it. At this point, there's no excuse. I'm just a lazy bastard. Let's be real. Like, there's There's no way around it. There's no polite way of wording it. I am ridiculously lazy, and I need to change something about that. Because that's unforgivable. That's just unforgivable for what I must do. I mean, I can't afford to be lazy with anything. I mean, I guess that's why I don't even want to. I don't want to be in charge of anything. You know what I mean? Because I think that's the problem. Is that it lets me be lazy because I'm responsible for so much, you know? That kind of thing is just, I don't know, I don't feel like I'm meant for that. I'm great at following orders, I think, usually. I'm great at, you know, I don't know, actually, I don't know what I'm great at. I'm gonna just say it, actually, I have no idea. It feels almost weird to say something like that, but I don't know, man. I'm having a lot of fun with the YouTube channel, and I don't regret anything so far. I only regret not doing more, which, you know, me being lazy with a lot of stuff, does not help. That does not help matters at all. That makes things a hell of a lot worse. So, that is something that plagues me to this day, and probably always will. And it's not something that I can ever curb on my own. And I knew that forever, actually. I've always known that. I've always known that. And it's a miracle that I've ended up at the point where I have, you know? And that's the real reason I don't ever think I'll stop, is because this is just what I do now. This is my normal. There's no other... There's nothing else besides working on the channel and into the capacity that I am, and it's just a matter of inventing new normals, which is something that I don't think I can do on my own. I'm not using Silk Touch, god damn it. I don't think I can do that on my own because I just don't know how to anymore at this point. I mean, I started this channel and I run the channel currently in a position where I know what I'm doing. I know. I'm aware of how what I'm doing right now works, right? But it's not enough for me. It's just not quite enough. And I don't know how to change that. I was able to get to this point because this is the point that I knew how to get to already, but now it's like, okay, for how do I get anywhere else from here? I don't know that, and I don't find new information to do anything, so that means I'm entirely in the dark on how to do anything anymore besides do what I'm already doing, which I'm not satisfied with, and it's almost an infinite loop of dissatisfaction, which is not good. Not good. I have to sneeze again, for real this time. You know what I mean? So, the only thing you can really do is, move forward as you are. There will be a day where, you know, I am that person. I am that person that takes that makes that change and takes that chance. I will be that person one day. But that day is not now. Well, it is actually. I have done everything on my part that I know what to do already for everything that I desire. But that don't cut it, mate. That don't cut it. There's more to life than that. There's more to life than shooting your shot. Let's put it that way. Though I guess it would be time for me to do that again. Regardless, I'm doing my thing, and I don't think I'm ready for that responsibility for anything really. Everything as it stands is I'm comfortable with what I'm doing, and I have no idea how I'd ever change any of it in any way. So it's not just laziness, it's also just, well, it is, in all honesty, but it's also, you know, the fact that I don't know where else to go with right now in my brain. Anyway, that's gonna have to do it for this episode of Minecraft. We've built a solid number onto the castle. We've built more than I initially even anticipated building. You know, I just started out wanting to make the rooms underneath the bedroom. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't even make them. I laid out the I laid out the walls and floor, or rather the floors, and I lit them, but I didn't put anything in them. And I just now realized that there's a lot I can do in here. I left my stone cutter down there, so I can't show you, but I can put stairs along the ceiling. I could put chests up, and I think I do want to do that in a way like the whatchamacallit, the Woodland Mansion has it. So it's like, you know, these like shelves that go up. That is definitely the way I want to go about this. In fact, I'm gonna lay some of that out right now. Not that I have enough wood to do the rest, so that'll do for now. But that's gonna do it for this episode of Minecraft, everybody. Thank you so much for listening to me totally just ramble about absolutely nothing. It started off with me rambling about crossbows and weapons and warfare and armor and all that stuff, and then it ended up with me talking about my YouTube channel and how it has its downsides, and even still, I'm never gonna refrain from my desire. I'm gonna always work towards my dreams and stuff. There's nothing more important to me than that. You know, I knew it would have to happen someday. You know what I mean? The sacrifices I make, I knew I'd have to make them someday. I never doubted that. It's not a surprise to me. I'm well aware of what it costs, and I'm well aware of what it, you know, of what it all amounts to, and I'm well aware of everything I need to sacrifice to get to that point. But so it's no surprise to me, and it's something I'm prepared for. At least I think so. I have to be. You know what I mean? I have to be. So yeah, that's gonna do it. Until next time. You know I always come back, and while I have been snippy, you know, I'll see you around.